Hello, mabuhay. Thanks for coming in. So today we're gonna make some improvised adobong manok or chicken adobo. So we have this is your fine market basket chicken sliced. Usually I would prefer something like some chicken thighs or some fatty part of the chicken, but for this we're going to use what was on sale. So first I'm going to cut this up into smaller pieces. They are thin sliced, but I like it even smaller. So I've got my cutting mat here. I'm going to pull out all the chicken and we're going to cut them small. So stay tuned, let me get that going. Okay, so I want to stop here and let me say again that this is improvised because I'm missing a few things. Some things that you might say are essential, such as bay leaves. I'm going to use dried thyme. This is not usual. I don't think I've ever had it like this, so we're going to see how that turns out. And I don't have fresh garlic, so I'm just going to use this minced garlic. Let's see what happens. At any rate, once you have your chicken, or you can use pork for this, all cut up into small pieces, we're going to put it into a bowl. So you get all in there. Now, I don't usually measure, but for your sake, I'm going to measure out about a half of a cup of soy sauce. And if you want some good authentic one for Filipino, silver swan, that's a favorite. If you don't have silver swan, you can always get kikoman. No problem with that. And then I'm also going to put in about 3/4 cup of vinegar. I don't know what this is for metric, 250 it looks like milliliter. So at any rate, let's put in, or maybe less than that, yeah, maybe 150 milliliter. So there's a half cup of sauce, and sometimes I end up making more because I really like the sauce that comes with the adobo, but not everyone does. It's about where we want it. Like I said, I don't usually measure it. It's not entirely crucial. Now, this is peppercorns. Traditional. You use whole peppercorn. If you want to put some cracked pepper in there, feel free. It's only going to make it better. Sounds like I need to refill this pepper mill. So next, the garlic. I'm going to put all this garlic in. And I'm also going to use some garlic and onion powder. Not entirely necessary, but I just like the way it tastes. So let's get the rest of that garlic. And I know I'm going to smell garlic for the whole next 2 days on my hands, but I'll be safe from any aswang. So that's good, right? Maybe a little bit of water. Get the last bit of that garlic. No aswang gonna get me now. So yeah, let's put in a little bit of this. That's the garlic powder, onion powder, just a little bit of dust over top. That looks good. You can put this in now, or you can put it when you're gonna cook. I'm gonna put it in now. I'm not sure how much to put. I'm gonna actually kind of put it like my hand. Yeah, you know, what would you call that, a pinch? Not sure, not used to the time. Usually if you're gonna use bay leaf, you're gonna put, you know, maybe 2 in there. Maybe 1 to 2 for this small amount of food. Now, what you're gonna wanna do here is let this sit and marinate for at least 30 minutes to an hour, preferably overnight. I'm just gonna do it for the short time right now because I wanna eat this today before my brother gets home. So I'll get back with you. I'm gonna let that marinate. But while that's gonna marinate, don't forget, you have to cook your rice. So I'm gonna get that rice pot going and we'll come back after it's marinated. Okay, I'm back. I've got the rice going. I pretty much, I let the rice, once I start to see it boil, cover it, put it on low. If you have a rice cooker, all the better for you. For here, I'm heating up the wok. I'm gonna put this on a lower heat. And what we're gonna do, so I like to use a little bit of sesame oil as well as a vegetable oil or a peanut oil. But for right now, we just have some vegetable oil, canola. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that in there. They say you really don't need that much, but when I cook, this is how I do it. I like the sauce, and this one makes it taste good. So let that kind of, see, quite hot, bubbly. Got this one. You can let it sit on the counter or preferably in the refrigerator. So, voila! Oh, it already smells good. Wow, it smells very good. So let that go. Put this in the sink. And I'm gonna get a spoon. Go wooden spoon. There's my helper. Hello, helper. Iro. See, I like this sauce. Some people let this cook. Some people don't like as much sauce, like my sister. And that way you cook it is like cebuano or bisaya. This way is just standard chicken adobo. Of course, without the bay leaf, but the way I cook it is all like this. Let it cook, simmer, and once it's all cooked through, I'll serve it like this. Some people, they will cook the meat separate from the sauce and then add the sauce in after. You could experiment with both, see which way you like to do it, but for me, I like this way. So optional, you can put in a pinch of salt and a pinch of some MSG. That's up to you. If you don't want either or you only want salt, feel free. I like to put in a little bit of salt. You don't need much because you're gonna have the soy sauce already salty. MSG, this is just my personal preference. I like to put a little MSG. Store this in a bag, and now we'll continue. Okay, it's getting hot, boiling. Just keep this, move a little bit, and you want to kind of boil this down so it's not so watery. You want it a little thicker, the sauce. So just keep an eye on this, keep it moving a little. Remember, don't cook too high, and then I'll get back with you after it's done. All right, I'm bringing you back now. I just wanted to update. I forgot to put on the list of things, which I'll put in the description. I also have some dark brown sugar that I just added in here. So I put in about maybe half a cup or 4 ounces more of water, maybe 2 tablespoons or so of dark brown sugar, and just another splash of soy sauce, just because the vinegar was a little bit too strong, too much vinegar bite. So I turn that down, or I combat it with some sugar and a little water. So yeah, I'm gonna let this cook some more. Okay, here we are back again. I've turned it off now. You can see the liquid's way reduced, so that's kind of what we're looking for. Like I said, I usually like more sauce, but this is pretty typical. And the rice is good and done. You can see I've got my obligatory cross already cut into it. But yeah. All right, I've transferred over to my seat. I've got my soda. I've got my adobo, so let's go on, dig in, try the first bite. Kain tayo. This is gonna be good if you substitute with the thyme. Still turns out very good. Not as like, I don't know, what's savory as with the bay leaf, but everything else still works really good. So it's a really easy recipe. Like I said, it's even better the next day, or if you let it sit overnight, marinate longer. You know, don't be scared to try some chicken adobo, new Philippine cuisine. All right, bye bye now.